Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you, and welcome back to yet another nostalgic taste test. A little bit of a walk back in time. If you've missed my other nostalgic taste tests, I'll put a link down below. The most recent one was when I tasted Viennetta, my favorite ice cream of my youth. Be sure to check it out if you are a 90s, 80s baby like myself. Today, I'm going to be tasting some things I noticed at the supermarket. I've been collecting these things because I said, oh, I remember those, and I have not had them since I was a little tiny squirt. Some stuff, like, not since the 80s. There's a giant spider crawling on my camera. It's a jumping spider. I don't think it's going to do anything, so I'll just let it crawl around up there. At any rate, let's begin with a beverage that I drank a lot of as a child. This was before my brother was born, so I was sub 8 years old. I was not allowed to eat any kind of candy except sugar-free candy, which at the time were these lozenges that had a very strange texture, and they were just not very good. So me being a sneaky child, I found ways to get candy and gum. I would trade with kids at school, found my way into getting sweets anyways. It was a really great lesson as I had my own children to allow them to have the things that were taboo, but to teach them moderation. I feel like that's a great way to go. That's how we enter life as adults, as people. You are allowed to have whatever, you have the choice, but to learn how to have willpower, I think, is a really essential thing that I want to teach my kids. Of course, back in those days, juice wasn't quite as ubiquitous as it is now. When you go to the refrigerator section here in the States, there are all kinds of different kinds of orange juices that you can pick from. Back when I was a kid, it was all from concentrate, so orange juice definitely tasted different. So let's give it a taste. I found a 6-pack of Sunny Delight, and this is pretty much the shape that it was when I was a kid, except much larger. 2-quart size, I don't know, quart size, and it had this great little handle on top. The top was green, as I remember, not blue. Of course, the logo has changed, and it was called Sunny Delight, not Sunny D. But I'm curious to see if the formulation is at all as I had it as a kid. So here it is, Sunny D, and the consistency looks a little bit like orange juice. Oh yes, my mom would even put this in my thermos. I had a metal lunchbox, then I had a plastic one. I had a Mork and Mindy lunchbox. I loved it. And the thermos, my mom would put Sunny D. Yes, it smells exactly the same. Oh my gosh. Let's pour it so you can see what it looks like. And it has the viscosity similar to orange juice, a little bit brighter color. Alrighty, a taste down memory lane. Sunny Delight. Cheers. Oh my gosh. It tastes familiar. Very familiar, but way sweeter than I remember. 17 grams of sugar, quite a bit of sugar, but the taste is delicious. Love it. It does taste as I remember. I don't remember it being this sweet. So good. It slightly burns in the back of your throat. The flavor is very similar to Tang, that unabashedly artificial orange flavor, but the consistency is different than Tang. Tang is much waterier. This has more the viscosity of orange juice. It has some thickness or some body, and it's delicious. Alrighty, Sunny D, tastes as I remember. Just, yeah, I think my taste buds are just a little bit more mature, maybe. So the whole catalyst for this video was actually a product I saw at the liquor store. So we were at the package store grabbing some beer, and I happened to see this. This is what started this video. This is Sunny D Vodka Seltzer, and I said, what? And then it made me think of Sunny D, the OG. So I was very curious about this. I purchased it and I posted it on social media, and many of you chimed in as well saying, what does it taste like? So here we are. Now I've got the OG. Let's taste the alcohol version. Here is the Sunny D Vodka Seltzer. And it has 95 calories in here. So more calories than this. So I'm imagining this is gonna be quite sweet. Oh, 95 calories, but 0 sugar. Not sure I'm gonna like it. I'm not usually into these flavored drinks though at all. I like beer, wine, whiskey, gin, not this stuff, but curious. Whoa, hey, first off, it's the wrong color. What? Sunny D is this color. Why is it this color? It looks like dishwater. Oh, but it smells like Sunny D with vodka. Wow. Sunny D smell. That's what this is. Alrighty, cheers. Let's give it a taste. No. Hear that? My stomach's protesting. I am not a fan of artificial sweeteners. I just don't like the flavor at all. I taste them right away. They taste bitter and they just taste bad to me. They taste extra sweet and then they leave a bitter taste in my mouth. Not a fan at all of artificial sweeteners, so that's the first thing I taste. But then I taste the Sunny D flavor and it's pretty accurate now that I just had it. I like the tanginess in the original, which I feel is missing in the alcohol version, and you do taste the vodka as well. I think it does a pretty good job of combining the Sunny Delight with vodka and seltzer, except I wish it was more this color. Maybe they're trying to elevate it and make it more cosmopolitan by removing the color, but I won't be buying this again, but I don't really like this style of alcohol. But if you do and you like Sunny D, then this is pretty accurate. The next item I have is this, and these are Dunkaroos, 80s babies. Do you remember this? It's made by Betty Crocker. I found them at the supermarket, and this is a cookie that comes with a chocolate dip. But I don't remember it being a circle with a D. I thought it was a kangaroo shaped cookie. I don't remember them looking like that at all. They look like little coins with the letter D on them. They smell like vanilla. And then there's a little chocolate dipping sauce. So let's give them a taste. Let's do the flavor combo together. Here we go. Itadakimasu, Dunkaroos. Hey, the chocolate dip is better than I thought. Pretty chocolatey, very sweet, but not as sweet as icing. Wow, that kind of surprised me. The dip tastes like the icing that you have on a chocolate glazed donut. Pretty good. Cookie. Cookie's not that great. Kind of dry, crunchy, thin, cloyingly vanilla'd. It tastes like birthday cake flavor. Kind of sweet and buttery. But it's got the same consistency as a sandwich cookie, kind of like an Oreo or a golden Oreo. Yeah, not my favorite, but it's fine. Next, I have these. Do you remember these? These were super popular in the 80s. These are Jello pudding cups. These remind me of Bill Cosby. He was the spokesperson for Jello and the Jello pudding cups. He was in all of their commercials. It was the age of the Cosby Show, which I was a huge fan of as a kid. Dr. Huxtable and the kids. It was a cool show. It has now come to light that Bill Cosby is not such a great person, but I want to try these Jello cups because it's been a very long time. These were hugely popular in the 80s along with Jello jigglers and the pudding cups. I remember having those in my lunchbox, but I got strawberry because something about this kind of transparent red color is just iconic to me. And this is made with regular sugar, although now they have the sugar-free ones as well. So let's give that a taste. Here we go. Gelatin has been around for a long time, but having it packaged in these little cups was, I think, something definitely of the 1980s, early 80s. And you open it like this, and there's a Jello all made for you. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so beautiful. Look how cool it is. It's like magic. It defies the laws of physics, but I know it doesn't. It's a gel. Anyways, itadakimasu. Wow. I have not had strawberry Jello in so long. That's not true. I think I made a strawberry Jello cake not that long ago, maybe like 3 or 5 years ago. So I have had it. But Jello itself in its gelatinous refrigerated form, I have not had in years, maybe even decades, because my family doesn't make Jello desserts. I don't make gelatin for my kids. It has a marvelously cool, soft, bouncy, melts in your mouth texture. The flavor is artificial strawberry. It's got a good amount of acidity to it, which is great. It's kind of delightful. And it's so shiny and jiggly. What a cool material. The next item I have is this. And this is Icee flavored cereal. I found this at Target and I was like, what? Because Icee cereal, fine. It's supposed to make your mouth cool. Really? I don't know. I'm here to confirm that or deny it. I bought this because my mom, when we went to Kmart, would buy me a small Icee as a treat. And my favorite way to have the Icee was half cherry, half blue raspberry, swirled. That, and then eating it with the red straw with the spoon at the end, the spoon cutout, my favorite. For those of you not familiar with Icees, Icees are a frozen treat that are dyed bright red or bright blue. Those are the two most popular colors, I would say, cherry or blue raspberry, and they're a frozen dessert. It's kind of got the consistency of a soft serve ice cream, but there's no dairy in it. And today we're gonna be tasting the cereal along with some milk and see if it feels cold. Immediately I'm guessing like peppermint or some sort of menthol to give you that cool sensation. It also suggests placing the cereal in the freezer beforehand to get an extra cold sensation. We're not gonna go there. We're just gonna test it right out of the box. Ooh, it smells like candy. Whoa, it smells like fake cherry. Whoa, wait, there's purple ones too. What in the world? Why? That's what it looks like. It looks like, what cereal looks like Trix. All right, let's try the blue one. Yo, it does feel mentholated. I just had the blue raspberry. It tastes like blue raspberry corn, like Kix, that corn base, but sweeter. Ooh, it tastes like cough syrup though. All right, let's try a red one. Ooh, the red ones are better. They taste a little bit more like crunch berries. It definitely does the mentholated mouth numbing thing. Whoa, purple. Purple tastes gross. I don't know what purple is. Some kind of berry. Ooh, I don't know about this. The best flavor of the three is the red. It tastes like red Lifesavers or Luden's cough drops with a mentholated sensation. When I say mentholated, if you've ever had like a Hall's cough drop and your whole mouth feels cool, it's doing that. Yep, it's totally doing it. All right, let's try it with milk. Do. Okay, here we go. It's a Itadakimasu. It tastes a bit better with milk. I feel like it kind of calms the cough syrup flavor, and then it feels a little bit cool. Totally has the mouth cooling sensation. Yep. Is it good? No, it's terrible. I would never buy this again. I wouldn't even want to let my kids try it because it's just so bad. It tastes like cough syrup. The mentholated sensation and flavor both make it taste like medicine. Not good. So the very last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try these. And this isn't really something you can eat, but this is fulfilling a childhood dream of mine to try lip smackers, all the flavors. This is obviously not all the flavors of lip smackers, but this pack has some of the most classic flavors. And I remember chapstick, flavored chapstick was so big in the early 80s. Hugely popular. I didn't have any lip smackers. My neighbor had all of them, all the different colored tubes, and I remember sniffing them and wanting them, but my mother could not justify buying 8 chapsticks for a 4-year-old. Like, why? So here I am to fulfill that dream. I am going to be trying the Lip Smackers Best Flavors Forever. So these are some classic flavors, and I was so happy to see them. And the packaging looks pretty much identical to how they were when I was a child. I still use chapstick. I love Burt's Bees. That's my favorite, the classic original Burt's Bees. I use it every day. Back to the Lip Smackers, which I'm not sure how successful they are at emoliating your lips in terms of making them feel soft. It was just all about the flavors. Strawberry. Oh, isn't that the best when they're brand new like that? Oh my gosh, it's a clear tube like I remember. Oh my gosh, the smell. It smells like strawberry shortcake. My neighbor had strawberry shortcake figurines that were scented. Exactly. All right, let's use it. Yeah, feels really waxy, kind of slippery. But yeah, that's it. Do they taste like anything? They do, they're a little bit sweet. Tastes like a sweet candle. exactly. Like a cheap scented candle. It's a little bit sweet. Oh my gosh. Does Lip Smackers make candles? I bet they do. Let's try kiwi. Kiwi seems less of a classic flavor. It smells like cucumber. Ooh, that tastes like watermelon. That's not kiwi. No, it is sweet too. Very artificial and waxy, like a candle. I think this is a similar theme going on. Cotton candy. That seems like a classic one. Look at that. Whenever you twisted these up, it would make me so nervous because I remember doing it and then it would come off the thread and then I felt like I broke my chapstick. Do you know what I'm talking about? The anxiety. But you had to like wind it all the way up because you just had to know, right? And then it came off its tracks and then this happened and then you're just like, oh no, I broke my chapstick. And then you learned that you had to push it a little bit and then to retract it. And then you felt like, oh, you were saved. No, I'm talking about. Oh, the mind of children I love. Okay, cotton candy. Ooh. Cotton candy's bad. It smells like birthday cake, kind of vanilla with a little bit of cherry or something. A little bit fruity. I'm not gonna try all of these. I'm gonna just smell them all. All right, fruit punch. Let's wind that all the way up just because we're daring. Oh my gosh, this one. This one's like Hawaiian punch. Oh yeah, this one might be my favorite. Oh no, I'm not gonna like this one. Watermelon. Do you think the inside is going to be red? I'm gonna say red because the outside's green. That would be very cool marketing. Let's find out. Yes, they did it. Super cute, lighter in color. But I don't like fake watermelon. Oh yeah, that's what it's like. No, don't like that flavor. Watermelon now and later's black. Is this citrus? Oh no, this is mango. I don't remember mango as a kid. Very cool color though. Love orange. Oh, it doesn't smell like mango. It smells like tangerine. What? Ooh, I like mango. Mango is more like citrus. They lie. Oh yeah, this one's great. Okay, mango is my favorite. Love the color. Love the scent. It's mango-y, but kind of citrusy. Score. Favorite one so far. Vanilla. I don't think I'm gonna like that one. That's gonna be like cookies. This one's like white too, cream color. Yuck. Ew. Don't like that one at all. I don't even put it on. I'm not going, ugh. Fine. No, don't like it. Fake vanilla. It smells like body lotion. Not a fan. All right, last one. Oatmeal cookie. Do you remember oatmeal cookie? That doesn't seem like a classic flavor to me. I remember pink lemonade. Ooh, look at the color. It looks kind of pink. No, don't like that one either. I'm not a fan of the sweet baked good ones. That one does smell like oatmeal cookie though. It does. Vanilla and oaty. Not a fan. Don't like that one. I do have a favorite though, and it's mango. And I'm actually gonna keep this one because this one, Oh yeah, good on. Nice and waxy. It smells like Sunny Delight in a stick. Yes, this one's great. Love it. I found my lip smacker and it's mango. Love it. Amazing, so great. So it took me decades, but finally I got to try a whole bunch of lip smackers, a whole collection of them, and they're all mine. I don't have to borrow anybody's and be creeped out by their germs. And I got to try all the flavors, and mango is my favorite. Yay for fulfilling your childhood dreams. Alrighty, my lovelies, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Share with me in the comments your favorite nostalgic treats, candies, toys, whatever. Love to hear about it because I'm sure there are things that I have not heard about in a really long time, and I love that feeling of rediscovery. Alrighty, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Mango! Where have you been all my life?